starting to lower a little bit. It's getting lower. All right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you want to set up the light where you want for the screen.
Sure. Just realizing the top to this is missing. The screw is gone. Or is it upside down? It's upside down. Guys, we're in Steinhatchee right now. Sorry the live stream cut out earlier, just got to be too much to manage. It's a lot easier. A lot easier when you're in the car. You can just have it
Up
focusing
on the windshield.
Yeah, out the windshield when I'm trying to hand hold this, a light, and get footage.
And making sure we're safe. Keeping an eye around us.
Okay, what we're looking at is
A bunch of tiny homes and like houses floated, got caught on the trees.
yeah, so these literally were like, these were all stacked up over off to the right here. And then the second the surge started coming in, once there was like 2 feet of surge, they started floating up and moving over to here, off over this way, which you can't really see. But there's trees, which caught them.
Yeah.
And so now most of these are just kind of bobbing here. One of them that was right here that actually tore off some of the siding of our building, which you maybe can kind of see right there. The gutters got pulled off, but not too much damage to our building at all. But you can just see, I mean, we are like 30 feet above the ground, more probably. So like what you're looking at is like 8 feet of water with these houses just bobbing around.
Underneath us. The Gulf of Mexico is underneath us.
Gulf of Mexico. And it's gone down from peak surge. We're estimating 10 to 12 feet here in Steinhatchee.
Plus whatever distance on the that was we were already up a little bit.
All right, do you want to hold it for us? Or I guess
Yeah, it's like
I like the angle better.
because this was already like 4 feet up. So it could have been a little higher. For those tuning in, we're just looking at a bunch of houses that got caught by some trees in the surge. The surge was going from the right side of your camera feed to the left side, from the Gulf on the right to the bay on the left. And they kind of got all caught up on some trees. It's about 8 feet maybe right now. At the peak it was probably 12. Maybe 14, mostly like 12, and we're about 3 or 4 feet up here, so maybe like a 15-foot surge maximum. This building kept up really well. It's concrete framed or steel framed and concrete floors with concrete pilings going way down into the ground. Built after Katrina to survive hurricanes, and it sure did. It was swaying quite a bit in this wind. Shaking everything. It felt a little bit like an earthquake, a little unnerving. for those wondering about safety, we took a lot of things into consideration. We've known about this structure for a while. It's been through several hurricanes, and this is probably the biggest one it's been tested by. But it's concrete and steel and significantly above the flood plain. So hurricane windows, concrete siding, concrete flooring, metal frame. And I think they said that they're 12 to 14 foot pilings that go down really, really deep into the dirt. You have survival equipment, all kinds of stuff. We are in Steinhatchee, Florida. I don't know if Max has posted that. Several of these houses that you're looking at that kind of are stuck against some trees went out into the bay and are upstream somewhere. So we're kind of just gonna hang out all night and see what comes back down when the surge quits.
Some boats out there that are doing okay.
I don't want to touch it.
Oh no, you're good. Here, do you want to be the light guy?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
I'll like that.
you show some other stuff?
Yeah. Can you see that? The other significant structure. Same builder. Well built.
Very.
Hurricane Katrina standards. These houses were built in like earlier 2000s, but after the Katrina standards kind of came out, FEMA changed a lot of stuff. They did a lot more concrete, a lot more steel, obviously. Tough siding, hurricane pane windows, deep pilings. They found out a lot of sand erosion happens under these kind of homes. So if your pilings are deep, then the structure stays up pretty well. And ours did, and that one looks like it did too.
Another thing we looked for just in our positioning was where was going to get the most onshore flow and where wasn't directly on the coast.
Yeah,
Steinhatchee, you don't want to be. Steinhatchee is not on the coast directly. It's at the mouth of a river, which
close enough for fun, but not gonna get big waves.
right.
It's that uplift underneath a home that really does a lot of damage.
Let's go check out over here. Once again, I know it may not look crazy, but it is because of how high up we are.
These palm trees were underwater completely earlier.
Yeah, it's actually come down a tiny bit.
Yeah. This is the river here in Steinhatchee. Lots of houses, lots of boats have floated up this river right now.
I don't remember if I said this, but one of the houses, these little tiny houses, floated away out into the river here, and it's now all the way over there. All right, you can't really see much when it's that far out.
Yeah.
Should we go out the front door, maybe down a level?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna get you guys a better shot. Gonna go through here. So far, everything is good. When the wind was coming through, we did have some doors come open and rain come in, but we were able to push up some furniture against one of them and lock down the other ones. So
Just funky battery powered light was left. It's the Airbnb owners. So we've been using it.
we're gonna go down a level. So we're on the second story, but it's really, it would be like the third or fourth story of like a regular building.
Floor, but like probably 4 stories.
Yeah, true. Better way of putting it. The water has gone down.
Probably 35 feet
The water was all the way,
to this.
yeah, it was up to these steps.
You can tell the step that had the water.
Yeah, it was all the way up there.
I'll walk to the step. All the way up to this.
Now it's down here. I guess we can go down.
It had about 2 feet to spare before it came in these houses.
Yeah. This deck was gonna go, it would have already gone.
Yeah. Really well built. These have the pilings as well. We looked at that. This is all steel framed.
All steel frame. These are
Except
concrete.
Some of the steps are wood, but they're definitely strutted really well.
These are concrete pillars here.
There's the elevator. It was to the top of the elevator, and then it came up a little deeper there.
These pillars are concrete going into steel. I mean, that's the most ideal. That's the most ideal framing concoction you can come up with.
And these pilings go down, I don't know the actual number, but a significant amount of feet for stability. It was not going anywhere.
Even this.
Even the wood stairs were they were studded extra thick. Wow. I don't know if you can pick that up on the...
A little bit. It's better if you do it closer. Yeah.
Do like come down to this step.
Here, let's look out over here, maybe.
Wow.
So all those houses that are up, those little cabin house things that are up against the tree, they all started right here. They were stacked, 1, 2, 3, 4. And man, when the water came up, even before it was to the top of the fence, they were starting to flow.
And this all happened in about 35 minutes. It went from us standing down here to
Yeah, I'm filming the wind.
the top of these girders. As soon as the wind shifted, all the water came in. Oh, is that a septic tank? Or that's a dumpster. Our dumpster's gone. That's the power box.
Down. I'm gonna be honest, with how fast this is coming down, we might be good here in a few hours.
I know, I'm hoping. Should we go look down
Yeah.
there?
I feel comfortable now that the surge is to a level that's not scary.
This is much better. It was to probably the bottom or the top of that.
It was. The top of the pilings for sure at night, so we would have been underwater completely when it was at its peak, but it has receded quite a bit.
See the floors that on top of the pilings are steel supported with these big beams, and then concrete. Each floor is another layer of concrete supported by steel. That's the kind of building you want to be in. And I mean, even the breakaway walls are pretty there's our water meters and power boxes.
Yep. Fire alarm went off somewhere.
What about that the marina?
Try it on the elevator again. That gives you context a little bit for how high the water is. That's just, you know.
So where that stuff floated up, it came up mid-rail.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Up there. So it was
So up right there, you can see where there's debris left over because it got up and over that, and now the debris is settled now that it's come down.
just to the top of these piles.
Yep.
Maybe like a tiny bit higher for a minute.
Yep.
And I want to say these are 12 to 14 foot pilings.
I'd guess 12.
12. Maybe 14 with the
Yeah.
to the floor. Plus we're up about 3 feet, so it's possible it's a little
True.
tiny bit higher above side level. We had quite a hill that we were.
All right. You want to go on the other side and look?
Welcome to my podcast.
Like a roof. Oh, did we run out of battery?
I think so.
Oh man. That's a bummer because I just started the stream, but I mean the fact that it's doing it now.
Yeah, we had lasted 8 hours.
I wonder if we can plug it in and have it on at the same time.
Plug it on into another power box.
Into like one of the power banks or
Yeah.
something and see if it'll run.
I'm willing to use your big power bank for this because I have 2 power banks. And my one of them's solar powered and will charge your phone like 6 times, and then you can recharge it with the sun.
Oh, I agree. Let's see if it'll work. Is it USB-C?
Yeah.
So thanks to my grandfather who gave this to me,
Thanks.
we have this giant power bank. So we're gonna see.
He loves solar and lithium batteries, and he has 2 Tesla balls.
I have a long USB-C somewhere.
Came with one before.
This is long. Shoot. This is long enough.
Jiminy's
Dude.
Aaron, your flashlight finally died.
Dude.
That lasts a really long time for how bright it is.
That's pretty damn good. Oh, it works.
Wow.
Nice. Oh wait, maybe not.
That was a really long time.
Oh. Maybe you need to charge for a while.
Bummer. What if I just hold
Wait.
it?
Where's the little flashlight? We could use that. That'll work for the screen.
Not for the phone, I don't think.
so.
Well, they kind of got to see what it was like.
Yeah. I feel like we saw everything.
We tried. Won't waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you do one and I do the headlamp, maybe then we can
Headlamp
at least
is
look at
okay.
the other side.
Yeah.
At least look at the other side.
And also for us, I still want to see.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't want to give up yet on the segment. I found it.
Okay. Let's see. See if I can find the headlamp. Whoop, whoop. Michael.
Alright, I'm a little bit.
All right, guys, we will be hopefully back outside in a sec.
What?
We're trying to find another light.
How's your head? I a little bit. Yeah, I gotta do an interview with Acura at 1:30.
Okay. I guess we can let this charge while we're out there.
I have no idea where my headphones are.
Does this have a light come on when it's charging?
I think it was blue.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the USB-C is not working. What time do you have to do it?
1:30.
And what time is it?
1:15.
Okay.
Hello, folks.
That was crazy. Yeah.
It's still crazy. We still have 8 feet of water underneath us,
And we still have it.
and we're
to go
eating
out.
chips, and we have phone service, and
I can't believe it's all service hell.
Alright, well, figure that out later. Let's see if I can find my lamp.
They're not charging.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't tell.
Okay.
What to do on it. Just need to figure out what my headlamp is.
it's flashing blue when the light turns on.
Oh, okay.
It's just dead, real dead. I'm gonna have a Monster Energy drink.
Oh, can I have one of those?
Do you want one?
Yes, please.
Do you want this kind of Monster? Or do you want this kind of Monster?
I should do that right now on that last interview. Thanks.
Baby.
Thank you.
Where did it go? I always do stuff.
Caffeine is essential.
Okay.
Those of you wondering.
You okay, Max?
Max,
trying to find out where my
do you
headlamp-
want a Monster Energy drink, Max?
Not right now.
This kind?
No, not right now. It's a mystery where my headlamp went.
I threw it in the water. So you were done with it.
Alright, well we'll go
Okay,
try with
so
this.
it's a this thing. Why it's not charging? Because I plugged my inverter in and it's not charging.
Okay.
Let's, thump on with this.
There we go. Okay, so now let's try this. It works.
Not the bubbles.
All right, who wants to carry this like 50-pound battery out?
You want a smaller one? We can use my one small one and save the solar one.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're about to be back outside. Welcome to the Hurricane House.
Can someone hold a small flashlight for my interview?
Mhm.
Thank you.
I'll do this handheld so you can use the tripod.
Thank you.
It's ready to rock. You need help? I've got one right here.
You have one like a little one?
I think like right there, Michael. You want to grab it? That little brick right there. This is the door that was having issues earlier. We had to press the bed and the dresser up against, but no damage to anything. Just a little bit of water intrusion. So
Little water, a little fear.
this
Check out this picture, man.
this has done us well. All right, guys, let's go back outside. Got it, Michael?
Yeah. You get it? Cool.
There you go.
Oops. Let me just put this around over here. Does anyone ever get the USB right on the first time?
There you go.
Oh,
I'll
Or
hold
you
the
want
little
to,
one.
like-
I'll hold the little one.
You want this in your pocket?
Okay, I guess I'll hold it. Will you grab the little one?
Oh, the little one.
Yeah. All right,
Sorry.
sorry.
Big light for the phone.
That's, yeah, this is good.
It's almost like shallow enough to weed through it.
Yeah, you need it.
Might not do that.
Not advised, but you could. flooding held up really well. Oh, look at this.
What a treat.
You can see how high it got based on what landed here.
Yeah. Just up these rails.
No snakes, no fire ants.
Yeah.
We have a tree here now. Oh, this is so much brighter now that it's plugged in. I was like, man, the phone's not picking up as good as it did a little while ago, and it's just...
I mean, wow. It really did come down pretty fast.
Yeah. I remember in the surge time lapse, it went down the same day. The only reason it stuck around in some spots is because they're lower lying.
Oh, and then there was some inland flooding that cut the water out.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
Are you on live too? You're on live?
Oh, my
Just
friend.
AccuWeather.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll film Aaron doing AccuWeather live. As far as the eye can see, but thankfully
it's just,
coming
you
down.
can't tell, like when we're showing the top of the stairs, it seems like one floor, but it's really almost 2 floors of height.
Yeah.
But even now, I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
And then there's another 5 foot.
Alright, how much longer till you're live?
7 minutes.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk to the other side a little bit.
You want the little light to help you pick up the light clear?
We want to thank Amy for allowing us to stay in her condo. This is a place we saw last year during Idalia, and we're like, man, if only we could ride it out there. So you can see there's a little bit of siding damage to our place. Really not that bad. There's also up here a lot of those little slats came out. Those are kind of meant to do that. And again, this is where all those houses originated from. Those tiny ones that, if you rewind to the start of the stream, you can probably see. Part of that roof is collapsed over there. That building is not in good shape, but it did not float away. Just these ones over here. You can see underneath those ones are trees. Just yell at me when I need to move. Unless this looks good. Does this look good, better for the shot if I do this? Look at it without. Look at your shot without the light on your phone. Now look at it with the light and see if it's better.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll,
Let me know.
I'll hold it up for you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Aaron's doing a live with AccuWeather. Wet. I'm gonna do a little wipe. So as far as the winds go, we didn't have anything close to Category 4. In my opinion, I was out during the bulk of the intense winds and did not personally experience anything near Cat 4. But we did get good winds. portion of this hurricane is dry, so there's some dry air and probably shear that eroded away the convection. So we're getting little gusts here, like 30 miles per hour, still 40 miles per hour occasionally. But they're all dry. There's barely any rain falling at all. Still enough to keep pushing the surge. All right, do you want me to stand here with the light or no? Do you want me to stand with the light though? Okay. We'll help Aaron out with his live hit. If you want to watch it live on TV, you can turn on AccuWeather. Watch it live on the TV and live on the stream at the same time. Doing something, he'll let me know. Not really much else to say. I think I've kind of said it all. I'm not able to monitor chat or anything, so I don't know if you guys are asking questions, but Steinhatchee, Florida, the water is receding. At its peak height, it was to the top of these pilings. Now it's all the way down here, still about 3 feet. Maybe 4 feet. Railing is a little damaged, some of the siding is a little damaged, the gutters got ripped off, and that's about it. There's not a lot else, well, that at least we saw. I'm looking up the building right now, everything looks good. Just, you know, some of the little fascia pieces and siding up there, but all in all, I mean, live on Accu, guys. Tune in. crazy to think that like an hour and a half ago I would have been underwater right here. I think I would guess by sunrise we are completely clear, especially just because of how fast this thing is moving, over 20 miles per hour, and the winds are only getting weaker as time goes by. We probably are going to be losing this water here by the time the sun comes out. Now he's going on AccuWeather. Tune in. After this, we'll go back up to our room and we'll check on the houses that are probably still floating, honestly. It'll just not look quite as intense because our floor's up all the way up there. When the surge was coming up all the way to the top of these pilings, I was nervous. I was like, please stop, do not go all the way into the first floor, and thank God it didn't. As far as damage that I've seen just from being down here, I mean, we didn't stray far from this because we knew when the surge would come in, it would come in fast, but did see some trees fall over. Did see just some, you know, it sounded like sheet metal roofs getting peeled off of, you know, lesser construction type buildings. So I think most of the houses on pilings probably fared decently well, unless they were wooden pilings that weren't very high or very far into the ground. Peak surge maybe lasted 20 or 30 minutes, I'd say. Maybe not even that. It didn't last that long at the very peak. Hopefully Aaron's live is almost done because my back is absolutely on fire and I need to sit down for a minute. If you're watching this live hit on AccuWeather and on the stream at the same time, take a screenshot and send it to me because that's awesome. Good?
Yep, thank you.
Yep. All right, let's go check on those houses. Once again, if you're just now tuning in, the houses originated from right here. They're little like cabin, I don't know what you want to call them, tiny home things. I'll flip it over here when it starts sleeping. We're gonna go up to our floor. They might just settle there because the surge isn't really going back out at like a rapid rate. Like it's not rapidly getting pulled back out. Just kind of slowly going away. Because we are a bit from the actual Gulf of Mexico. We're not like right on it, a couple miles from like the actual full Gulf. We've got a little bit of bayou between us. Okay. Wonder where our kitty's at. We did find a kitty before the storm made landfall, and he had no collar. And we took him in. I don't see him. He was hiding behind there a little earlier. Anyways. They haven't moved. Are you guys coming out? One of them was right here, was butting up against the siding, which tore that gutter off. It floated all the way over here and then all the way across the river, and it's now, it was over there. I don't know if it floated anywhere else. The marina is over there. You can actually see it. That's incredible that you can see the marina. And these palm trees are now becoming, the trunks are becoming visible again. Aaron, grab my camera. Grab my camera, Michael.
We'll go like one more good foot left. Yeah. Third quick foot left. That's crazy.
It really is.
We're gonna get some good morning footage of some of this damage over here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe walk and get the cars and park them right under the house again.
Those boats survived, which I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked they survived. Aaron, do you want to grab your, will you put that inside for me so it's not gonna fall? If you grab your tripod, then I can just set the phone on the tripod and then we can just sit.
So grab my tripod?
Yeah, just the one with the phone mount.
Yeah, you got it.
And I don't know if he wants a chair.
Hey, all of our cars survived and no broken windows.
Great.
Blake and them are on the bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Great news. I think these are just going to settle right here. I don't think they're going to float
I think
out.
they've touched ground. They're on like wheels, so they're a little lifted. we get. We're at about high tide, so it's gonna start going down.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
Tide's
about that.
going down too. I'm wondering when the river's gonna switch, or the water's gonna start going out. We almost need a stream out here, or like a time line.
The bridge is over there, so there are some chasers on there apparently.
All those sailboats are gone.
We'll flash them. See if they flash us back if they have lights.
I'd say the salt water all over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely crazy.
It's crazy what nature can do.
Like, it's crazy what nature
is
can do.
that?
Also crazy what humans can do. That we can build something that withstands it.
This. Oh, it's just a persistent.
Let's sit down. Release. Arch.
Hot dinner.
Yeah.
Easy man. Ravioli.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for being that light.
Yeah.
They loved that live show.
Nice. All right.
I
Let's,
guess I got nervous when those houses started hitting ours. I was like,
yeah.
please don't. I do think our car survived.
I can believe it survived. I can't believe it
I-
survived with no broken glass.
It wasn't like a nice, and with the way the wind kept coming, it was a little different than I thought the wind was going to come.
Yeah.
It was definitely different than I thought the wind was going to come.
Yeah.
Making sure that worked.
I like that. I'd buy it. That'd be one I'd see pop up on the Facebook ad.
I found my headlamp. It's out here. Alright, once I get this shot set up.
You saved the cat.
I did save a cat. Stream doesn't know about the cat. I tried to find him while I was in there, and he was not. Yeah. Alright. Uh-oh, I just got a notification that says one of the probes is no longer detected somewhere.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't know what highway it was that it said, so we something to find out later.
Uh-oh.
But nowhere on the other side got that search, did it?
No, not anywhere close to this. Cedar Key was 8 feet, is what I saw. Actually, almost 8.
Wow.
Yeah. We were definitely in the spot, though.
Yeah, it sounds like Horseshoe got a little more than us, but like
It
I
makes
would
sense with
never
the
have,
angle.
yeah, and I
There's
would
nothing
never ride
there.
it out there.
There was some places that might be fine that were like kind of like maybe not quite this long, but like built similarly, but there's nowhere to put the cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's nothing, and it's well over a mile before
Yes.
you get anywhere out of it.
Yes.
So that light getting closer to us?
What's that?
Is that light out there getting closer to us? Or is it chilling? I think it's just chilling. I thought it was a boat or something. Dude, I'm so glad I bought this spotlight.
So we tried to find one at the Walmart we went to in like Tarpon Springs, like really far south, and there was none.
I got it at, I went to Walmart south of Atlanta just to be safe. That's where I got it.
Yeah, I think they're sitting now.
I can't believe how fast that came down.
Literally went from
Grass in 3 minutes that we did the batteries.
let's change batteries, make sure everything's good, take a breath. To, oh, there's 2 feet of surge already. And maybe, I mean, we're still a couple feet above sea level here, so.
Imagine I can get the drone out of the way.
Easy just to walk around here.
Yeah.
Give your phone.
Yeah.
So you just check and make sure the light is okay.
Yeah.
If you're really annoyed that you're sitting here. It's not
I
taking-
saw the thumbnail start to play a little bit ago.
I looked at it right when I started. I was just making sure. It cut out earlier, but that's because I was fumbling with 11 different things. Michael, go behind the key. Good now, so you can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
So they don't.
The water is out.
Oh, really?
Yes. So,
That kind of makes sense.
It does
Because
make
of this
sense.
type of building and where it's at.
And
but
As in you can't like
so
run
don't.
water.
oh, I thought it was like,
I'm gonna say this cryptically. If it's let it.
Yeah.
If it's Aaron, you're not moving. If it's let it.
It's okay, you can say it.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. Because you get a pitcher of water and dump it in.
Try to hold any development.
Excrements. This is really bright on the battery.
It is. I can tell the batteries on this are low because it was doing great earlier. Still not bad, man.
This is my deployment flashlight. The best thing is I have that solar thing, so if it was worst case scenario, we still were stuck here.
What was that?
This is for my book.
I thought it was your phone that just like fell into the water, but then I realized you were streaming.
That would have been an interesting stream.
This telephone pole through this house.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
This is the brown one. Telephone pole right here.
Oh, I see. Like flat.
What up, man? Telephone pole. Yeah.
That's slowly collapsed. That's part of the building that's ground level. Those walls are all pushed in.
This will be the storm they worry about, or they talk about for a long time here.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a billion. Hopefully.
Probably not. Just
Hopefully not, because less.
populated area. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel like it doesn't take that long.
It really went a bit more enduring, especially
I was
with
gonna
house
say,
prices.
yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
went really far inland.
And not including the flooding event that's
Like
gonna
it's still
happen.
hurricane force sometimes, like force sometimes.
Yeah. And not to mention all the surge for Fort Myers all the way up.
put little reminders on our facilities so you don't just instinctually trip over. You know what I mean?
And not me.
This was maybe my biggest bucket list item ever.
We literally couldn't have picked a better spot.
That I wanted for so long. And I wouldn't have done if I wasn't so comfortable.
No, it's been a long time coming to get a storm surge in an area that has places that are survivable, not Louisiana.
Yeah, not
Bayou
or
Cameron,
Romance.
Louisiana.
And honestly, this town has a lot of survival places. But this place was probably the epitome of it.
It is for sure. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Is Amy watching? Possibly? She's probably a little late. If you're watching, Amy, we would like to meet you.
Told her everything's good. Water is down significantly.
I don't know what I do with life.
What's that?
This is what I wanted out of the hurricane. Maybe a cat 5.
Probably not.
And I'm curious to see if anywhere else got like Cat 4 winds. Because we definitely did not.
Is that what?
Because we definitely did not get Cat 4 winds.
Those were
I was gonna say like a low three. There was some few in person.
maybe a couple gusts that were close.
That mesovortexing or whatever, what that popped your guys' ears and made me run,
Yeah.
was like the strongest gust I felt. That sent me running.
That
We
one
literally thought a
scared
door
me.
blew open
All
because
of
our
the-
ears just instantly popped.
So like all the cabinets and the ceiling fans and stuff all shook at the same time and made like the craziest noise. And Aaron and I jumped.
We literally like were freaking out because we thought a window blew out or something, and we're just like, "What was that?"
It slammed both the doors. All the cabinets like jumped because the whole building moved.
I've never been standing outside and like heard something so audibly clearly come. I hope the camera picks it up. 'Cause I could literally hear it and I was like,
The roar, the quick roar coming
what
straight for you.
is that? I knew what it was and I'm like, do I need to like move or
Take
something?
cover?
Or am I just like blowing and then whoosh and the wind shifted.
Yeah.
And it
Aaron
was,
and I were immediately worried about doors and windows being
We
blown
literally
open.
thought it blew like something broke.
And then and my immediate thought was, we need to get outside. And we were like, I was like, oh shoot, I hope Max is standing still.
that was scary.
And I knew at any moment that the first wave would come over the hill.
Right.
And just from there it would be a foot per minute. And it was about 30 minutes for it to get to 15 feet. 40, well, whatever it was. I feel like it was maybe 12 here.
Yeah.
But we're also a few feet up, so
That is true. We are at elevation. We are 7 feet above sea level. And it's
But not here.
Steinhatchee or Steinhatchee is average 7 feet.
Yeah, it's.
Here
I mean,
we were
there's
like-
a few feet for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, and if we got about, are we on agreement about 12 up to here?
Yeah,
So it's about 15. So
15
it's
would
pretty
be
close to
better.
verified, give or take.
13
is about where it
And
is.
like
No,
somewhere
not
over
better.
there could have gotten 20 that we just can't see at a different angle or something.
Yeah.
Or when it shunted all the way up there.
Feet and feet,
Yeah.
or a little further north, maybe. in
Those little
Cabot.
boat communities are gone.
Yeah.
There's a town.
I think like if it would have been like 5 miles further north, we would have gotten even more. But for like the best of both worlds, we definitely crushed it. But I bet there's something a little bit
The way
higher.
the wind pushed down for a while, but the reckoning of today.
I cannot believe how fast that came up. It was like, I mean, what we took maybe 10 minutes.
There's a name for it.
I'm gonna go walk around with the stream one more time and then I'm gonna cut it.
Okay.
I feel like that's good.
It's
How much does
I called it the tsunami effect, but it's like
I mean, it was. There was grass
When
when they
it's
walked
pushing-
over, and I was like,
when it's
"There's no
pushing
grass."
back
and I see
against
waves.
the surge for a while, and then it all of a sudden switches, and then suddenly you have the wind pushing all that water underneath
At high tide.
The phone is also getting low on battery, which is why I'm gonna wrap up this.
Yeah, I got her.
One of you guys might have to close it. Michael, you might have to close it. I can't do it with my full hands. We're having trouble shutting this door fully throughout the storm. I don't know if the frame got bent or something, but for whatever reason, that was our one issue that we had, along with this door, because they were both facing into the wind at first, was starting to get pushed. So, but no damage in the unit, just maybe a tiny bit of water that slipped through the cracks. Put towels down. So Amy, if you're watching, everything is good. Some stuff maybe moved around just because we had to, but absolutely no actual damage to the interior of the unit. The exterior, very minor damage. A little bit of siding panels gone. We'll go up to the third floor just because I haven't been up here. And we can see there is some of this paneling that came off. Somebody's reef. Let's pick that up. Set it over here. Somebody's Ring doorbell came off. Hello, if you can see me. Maybe this is these people's. I don't know if this is going to stay here, but I'm going to put it there anyway. Top floor. This is where we would have, had to go to if the surge came up crazy high, but we never expected it to come up above our floor. That would have been like 30 feet of surge. Everything looks good. I'm not seeing any crazy damage other than just some of this paneling and a little bit of siding. The gutters got ripped off on some sides, but some of them are still completely intact. So go down on this side. A little bit of that paneling, but that stuff is kind of meant to do that. Everything looks good, relatively speaking. For some reason the fire alarm is going off in some of these. I'm guessing that's due to water, not an actual fire. Tuning in again. Sorry it cut out earlier and it was kind of a bad stream. It's hard to stream at night at a fixed location. It's a lot to manage. We've never really ridden out a storm surge like this in a place like this, so this was new for us. Thank God it was it was a good spot. Tops of these stairs, and we can walk down and see one last time where the water is at now. Down here, still a few feet deep. Power boxes are finally starting to get out of the water. We're gonna hope hope our fire alarms don't go off, and send you guys off. Say goodnight. Hope everybody was safe. From what we saw, most people evacuated, so I don't think anybody stayed down here in the water except for us. We're a little crazy, but all right.